guys, it's Bubbly. Welcome back to the channel and to a brand new episode of Base Game Plus. This series has been on a bit of a hiatus, so I apologize if this is something that you enjoyed and were looking forward to when I was releasing them regularly. I took a bit of a break from it when the Seasons expansion pack came out because I was so excited about Seasons and I wanted to focus my time and building on this Seasons expansion pack, and I did do some builds for that. I'll have those linked at the end if you want to check them out. But I did not do a limited pack build, or actually this is the first limited pack build that I'm doing since Seasons is coming out, and I thought it would be perfect to end the hiatus of Base Game Plus with the Seasons expansion pack. So I think everybody's loving the pack, at least I am. I hope you guys are too. Comment down below and let me know if you are loving Seasons. I just think that it's been amazing. So I wanted to do a small build with the expansion pack, and that's what we have here today. So the sim that I imagined for this house is a female sim who has just graduated from college or university, and she has all the hope in the world. She's brand new to life as a young adult, and she's just super excited to get things started. And she is a lover of all things natural, nature, outdoorsy, plants, and she has big dreams of making big waves as a botanist. So she was actually left this house by her grandmother, who unfortunately is no longer with us. But she left her this cute little house, and when she graduated, she decided to give it a bit of a makeover once she got some money, and she kind of made it her own. So this is the house that we have here. So it is a very small home. It's only a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. But it definitely doesn't feel cramped. Even though it is small, it still feels spacious on the inside. When I started the floor plan, I was a bit concerned because it is a tighter space, and most of the builds that I've been doing lately have been smaller homes, just because I find them more challenging than doing a larger home. Usually the homes that I'm most comfortable with and my go-to size of home is definitely a larger house. But the smaller houses I find a bit more challenging because you have to be more creative with planning your space and making things work and getting everything to fit that you want to fit in a home. So I've been trying to do more smaller home builds. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. So this house, initially I looked at it and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to fit everything I need to fit in here and have it still look cute and be functional and, you know, have somebody want to play in this house. So it took me a couple of minutes. You know, I did once I got the exterior done, which I absolutely love how the exterior turned out. But once I got that part done and I moved on to the interior, I just kind of looked at it like, okay, what are we gonna do here? How are we gonna put this together? It's very much like a puzzle. That's how I look at it. It's a puzzle. You gotta find the right pieces that fit together, and once you do, it's like, yes, we've done it. So I tried to use quite a few items from the Seasons expansion pack, and in the living room, the large bookcases that came with that pack, which I love. I've been wanting larger bookcases. They were perfect to line on that back wall with the fireplace to make it kind of looks like a built-in. That's the feel that I was going for, a built-in with a fireplace in the middle. And I've definitely been putting fireplaces in just about every home I build now because I think about just winter coming and having that warm, cozy feeling of having a roaring fire going. I love it. And I adore the smoke that comes out of the chimney when you start a fire. I know these are the little details that just fill my heart with joy when I play The Sims. So I put in the new sofa and chairs that came with Seasons as well in the living. I think almost all of the furniture in the living room, except for I think one chair, did not come with Seasons. The chair that's by the bookshelf on the back wall by the back door, that is not from Seasons, but I believe just about everything else except for maybe a couple of clutter items came with the Seasons expansion pack. Now, the one thing I will say, I did place the bins that you use to decorate your house on the shelf in the living room. I'm not 100% sure if your Sims will actually be able to use that. I did play test this house, but that was the one thing I forgot to check on. So if your Sim is not able to reach that, you can just pull that forward just a bit so it's not actually sitting on the shelf, and it should be fine. Your Sim should have no problems getting to it at that point. So in the bedroom, I used the new bed from Seasons, but I did use a desk from Base Game, one of my favorite desks. I used that from Base Game. And then in the bathroom, I thought turned out so cute. I used the shower, the tub, the toilet, and the sink, all from Seasons. And the only thing in there that's not, I believe, is the mirror. That did not come from Seasons. So the kitchen is actually quite a large kitchen for a house this size. I was able to fit in quite a bit of counter space, as well as a 4-seater table right in the middle. And then there was also room for some storage items within that kitchen / dining area. So it ended up being, quite nice. And I like how the flow of this house turned out. When you walk into the home, you walk right into the living space, and you can see the backyard that leads out to the back garden. And then to your right is the kitchen, which has kind of an open feel because I did create an archway through to the kitchen. So it is semi-open to the living space. And then that leads off into the bedrooms, to the one bedroom and the bathroom. So a small build, small house, but it does not feel cramped. Not to me anyway. So once you go out the back door, if you look to the left, there is a seating area with some trees and bushes and oh my goodness, brain fart. I can't think of what the name is. For the little birdies, a bird bath. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a bird bath. Now the bird bath is something that was left over from her grandmother. It was one of her favorite things about her back garden. She loved to sit outside and watch the birds, and she had bird feeders. So that was one of the things that she kept as remembrance for her grandmother for this house. On the other side of the backyard is where the actual garden is. So I mentioned earlier that she is an aspiring botanist. That is her dream. She wants to make a name for herself in that field. And so she spends a lot of time working with plants, identifying plants, studying plants, and she also has gotten into flower arranging. So I really love how the side garden turned out for this house. I love the fence that I used for it. I just think everything really worked together and turned out pretty cute. In that side garden area, I placed down 2 areas where your Sims can plant some seeds, as well as a couple of planters towards the back of the fence, and some bees are back there as well, so you can bond with them and have them nurture your plants into perfection. And then there's also the flower arranging station out there, and one of my favorite features out there is the wall clutter item that came with Seasons that has that wall of plants. I used 2 of those to make a corner in the backyard, and I just think it looks adorable. So it's definitely friendly for a Sim who loves to garden, who's into botany and that kind of thing. This house was built in Willow Creek on the Bargain Bend lot, and that is a 30 by 20 lot. And like I said, it's only 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but if you really needed to expand it, you could. This house would also be perfect for a young newlywed couple just starting out. If they're not into gardening, you could turn that side yard into like a party place. Just remove all the gardening stuff, add a barbecue, some seating, a bar, maybe an outdoor stereo system or a karaoke system, and instant party house. So it would definitely be perfect for either a single sim or a couple that is just getting their lives together and starting out. So, and if you guys want to download this house, the link is in the description below, so you can have that in your game right now if you would like. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, all linked down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
I recall the past again tonight. It's in the front of my mind. As I fall apart, you begin to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I'll stay, I'll stay. Just take a leap of faith. We'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again. Oh.